Hey guys, we are here today to install this ECS tuning rear chassis brace on the MK6 GTI. Just another piece of stiffening we're doing on Elsa to make her corner immaculately. We've got not a lot of work to do, honestly. Nothing you have to really take off, just some bolts and all new hardware from ECS. So we're gonna jack the car up. We're gonna get the back of the car and get this installed. Shouldn't take us too long, so let's get to it.
So all you're really dealing with here is there's two bolts right there by the handbrake line. And then you've got, my camera's too tall for this. You've got these 4 bolts right here. And then just have this brace and then the 2 more on the other side. And it just bolts right up to all that. ECS gives you all new nuts and bolts, so we're gonna take all this stuff off and put the brace on, and it's gonna be fun. Hi, camera.
The outer bolts are 16mm and the nuts for the tunnel are 13mm. Everything came out quite nicely considering the M12 doesn't have the most torque for an impact. I do wish I had some more space under the car to give you guys a better angle of install, but we got what we got. Spent a lot of time under here. I know I'm short, but I could use the extra space. Okay, stop fantasizing, back to the brace. I had heard some people say fitment was off, but most of the holes lined up well first try for me. I will say to make sure the handbrake cables go over top or underneath. Either way, the bar has to go in between the cable and the chassis, which can be a bit of a nuisance to get done. I had to remove the brace to do this after attempting an initial alignment, so be sure not to do what I did, as with most things on this channel.
Okay. There, parking brake cables have to go over top.
This brace should help Elsa corner better and further reduce body roll by reducing chassis flex in corners. Now that we've got the cables in the right orientation, let's check that fitment some people warned me about. Spoiler alert, I did run into some issues.
So whatever it is about this side is not wanting to line up just right. I think that inner one, I've cross-threaded some of them. Goes in like a little bit, and I've pushed it a little bit and it's just not, it doesn't want to go. It's just off. I don't know. We're gonna try to get this thing though. I mean, that's gonna look pretty slick. It just doesn't want to line up right.
So I was able to get it in. Looks mint in red. Really good. This side, probably either side, whichever one I'd actually gotten in first, wasn't lining up properly. So I pulled on that and pulled against myself on the car to line up the outer bolt, and that actually threaded in pretty nice. Once I got that one threaded again about to where I thought I was cross-threading it, but I brought out the breaker bar, which is somewhere around here, and just that little bit of extra torque that unfortunately is just an M12 couldn't get. Wrong one. The breaker bar did much better at, and it got it real good. I just had to do it for a little bit and it went on real nice. Everything is tight. Everything goes back where it's supposed to. That red finish is amazing. Now we just got to see how this thing drives. That install was still pretty simple compared to some of the other installs I've had in the past. Looking at you, downpipe. So this video is probably going to be pretty short. I know people tend to fluff them, but I'm not gonna do too much of that just because this was 8 bolts, real easy. Push one side in with as much might as you got and call it a day. So let's see how it drives now.
All right, let's test this thing out. Install, not hard. Just had to finesse it in a little bit. Someone else mentioned that the holes were off by about 1/8 of an inch. Mine weren't really off. I just had one of my threads was pretty stiff. But one thing I can tell you pretty quick, can't go too fast because I got stuff in the car. You just have so much stability in corner. Your change of direction isn't too precise comparatively, but you have that stability just in the corner to just right in the middle. You can feel it right in the middle. Once you kind of get a couple meters into the corner, you can feel how much stability you have with this new brace. Yeah, you can feel it. That's really smooth. It doesn't change the balance too much. It's actually really quite nice. Let's turn this way. Wow, okay. Yeah, I thought I was gonna pull the balance more to the rear, but I guess it doesn't too much. I'm gonna go more in depth on this in the butt dyno report video, which may or may not come out next week because I've got a Christmas schedule coming, so we'll see how that does. But I mean, we've added so many stiffening braces to Elsa now, it's kind of crazy. But I really do like this one. It's a great addition, and if you do it first, you'll probably notice a lot more effects. But it's one of the last braces we can do, aside from a front strut tower brace, an upgraded front sway bar, a couple more things we can do, but at the back, that's about what you've got. I mean, this thing is handling fantastic. I got it on sale for pretty cheap, and it was really easy to install. Pick it up on sale, I mean, it was 115 bucks. It's not bad at all. So go get it if you don't already have it for your Mark 6 GTI, because I quite like it. If you want to see a full review, head over to the butt dyno video, like I said, which may or may not be out next week, but if you're weeks from now, it won't matter, it'll be out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out our Patreon if you want to support us. Have a great day, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye.